it is I, the sleepiest fox on the planet. Stinger transition got impatient. Yeah, this is the new boopity bop, the new 2.0 scene collection, and it's a little bit derpy. Like right now I have the nighttime coloring on me and wearing a sunset. It's a little bit flop. It's a little bit flop. But hello everyone, good to see all of you. Let me distribute the first head pasta, which belong to Glitch Reality. Kapah! That's a rapid fire one there for you. But good to see you. DK, Victoria, Innovation, Bubor Dude, and Sourcey. Good to see you. On. Let me compat Princess Head Pap out here really fast. Also, do I sound perhaps a little bit different? That's right, me sounding different. I spent several hours on Sunday doing different EQ settings and compression settings, so we sound a little bit different. Here, we'll do a little side-by-side test. This is, it's just background music. This is what I sound like normally, which is why I sound like normally, guys. Pat, 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 pat. Then we have option 1, which is balanced. Hello, hello. This is the test. Pat here, pat there, pat here, pat there. This one pretty good. Next up we have this other one. I sound slightly different with slightly different compression. Pretty good. I'm gonna make a little vote here in the chat on what you guys prefer. So listen closely. This is a forced audio test. I am forcing upon all of you. So enact the listening ears immediately. Oh, hello there, Jade Pat. I've had a headache, so I'm watching stream of monochrome. Big oof. Can't tell. Okay, no more background music. Now it's just you, me, and the voice. This is option 2. This is now option 3, the narrator voice. It's a little bit more even all around, even though the compression is technically less. So yes. Oh, here's me, Mr. Narrator Voice Man. There's me. Wow. Next up we have warm. We have the warm setting. Wow, my voice sounds so warm. Now back to option 1. Option 1. This is the option 1 settings. Pat. This is option 2. Option 2. This is me speaking loudly. This is me speaking quietly. Back to narrator. This is me speaking loudly. I don't like how that clips my headphones. This is me speaking quietly. Pat. And then back to option 4. This is option 4. Speaking loudly with option 4. This is me speaking quietly with option 4. Pat. Princess, what do you think? And then for reference, once again, palette cleanser. This is what I sound like normally. I feel like it sounds a bit flat-ish, but at the same time, I don't have annoying clipping, which I gotta really mess around with the compressor to fix that. But yeah, it's a work in progress. I only spent like 5 hours messing around with all this on Sunday. So I am going to open up a poll here really fast. Let me just. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go back to if I didn't care, because ink spots is kind of a vibe. Start a poll. Which Remi sounds best? Option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, and okay, it doesn't let me do 5 options. So if you want the original, just say original in the comments. Well, the original compared to the other settings, I can tell slight difference. Narrator wins for me. Alright, nice. Option 3, option 2. See that? ASMR option. Original. We have a wide variety of votes here. Let me boot up Princess, which also we're going to be doing Princess troubleshooting because we're going to use the version that Rayla sent to me. And we know it didn't necessarily work super duper well last time, but like I want to be able to tell him what didn't work exactly. So we are going to put on our troubleshooting hat and we are going to take the troubleshooting notes for Rayless so he can give it a big old cup pat and fix it. But where is she? Oh, there it is. New Remi. Remi. Okay. Extremely reminder to add overlays. Yeah, I'm working on it. One day in a far off land, Remi will do the stream overlays. What? No way.
If I didn't care,
Okay, I just need the stream code. If I didn't pat, bum bum, bada bum. Where is the stream? The stream is hiding one of these tabs here. A man is entitled. You, however, is a Dreamfox, not a man. No head. Ah! I'm a fox. That's kind of a messed up statement. How could you do that? Yo, option 3 has 75% of the votes. What? That's nutty. Let me switch to it so you guys can listen to me speak in the narrator voice. The EQ is different, but the compression is a lot lighter. So you can hear the dynamics in my voice. The loud parts and the quiet parts, it doesn't smoosh it down into one continuous sort of feeling sound. So that kind of has its perks and drawbacks. It makes my voice sound a little bit more interesting, but also if I get loud, it can kind of clip out a little bit, which is very annoying. Where is my stream focus box? Focus, there it is. There's a fox boy entitled to the comf of his patch. See, you're asking the hard-hitting philosophical questions here, Sourcey. Offline, connect channel. What? Wait, if I just hit connect channel, it just automatically works? Oh, it does! Oh, okay, that's kind of impressive. I don't have to put in the stream code anymore. Amazing. All right, let's see if she works. Test pat.
Test pat.
Okay.
Test pat.
Okay, she's patting, and then let's do a backflip. Do a backflip, princess, please.
Greetings, my lovelies. I see we are gathered here once again for a grand and glorious celebration of head pats, hugs, and hand-holding. Ah, Remi, the dashing fox boy with that magnificent floofy tail of his. How delightful it is to witness his journey to becoming a princess, though I must say, his culinary escapades in the kitchen do keep things rather exciting. Asterisk giggles. Asterisk.
Yeah, the commands are gonna work with reality. She's the same old princess. Yes, she is. Okay, so we have this new system. Let's just make sure that she's working pat through the chat. Do you understand the chat? Princess? I do not believe you understand the chat. There is a I'm dying. There is a section in here that is everyone's chat messages, and it looks like the last message it saw was Sorcy's is a fox boy entitled to the comforts of his pants. If I hit refresh, uh-oh, all messages disappeared. Oh, well, that's not good. I do not compute. If I hit connect channel again.
eeeeepy not orb test pat. Pat the pat. Pat pat.
Oh. Okay, so when she reconnects, the entire chat gets re-uploaded into her, and she does all of the
Oh dear
command.
viewers, it seems it's time for a delightful head pat for our dear Remi.
Okay, you're getting muted. So it looks like when you hit connect, it does all of the commands, but again. Okay. Work on it faster. Sorry, glitch reality. That's not how the Fox works. Does VTCast give an error or a debug log? It does not. I don't believe so anyways. So yeah, it sees the chat now. So theoretically, if we do a command. Princess? Yeah, no, unfortunately it does not appear to be working. No! Okay, we're gonna have to open up Old Princess. So it seems like it is having issues with the chat recognition. For some reason. It's having issues there. So let me just open up the Old Princess. Boopity boppity. Pat. Which one were you again? I have so many folders of you in here. The Princess. No. Yes. Maybe. Gosh. Okay, there we go. My browser has mods, and the shaders I just picked up was a wave one, so similar to the flag. The entire page is moving around. Okay, we should have. Okay, this one only has the pat command in it. Oh god, it's the wrong one. Hold on. We are having so many technical issues, and I am so eepy. Well, it's not really technical issues. This was expected. There was going to be technical problems. Because we are solving it through trial and error. Honestly, the best way to solve a lot of problems in life. Okay, she should be working now in her normal state. Pat. Is it ever a stream? Is it ever a stream if it doesn't go sideways at least once? Not sure. But we are ironing out all the details so that way we can be perfect in the future when we do the 2.0 debut. What? I am so excited! Honestly. I keep on, having to use the mod.
Head pats all around.
That's right. Head pass to here, head pass to there. But the new model it's so much fun. It's so much fun being able to wiggle your little lips around, being like, be able to flop the ears around on demand. I can floop one ear, I can floop the other ear. No hand inputs necessary. That's right. Fully automated ear flopping with just the right movements of my snoot. Where is our orb, Remi? This isn't Subway Surfers, DK. I'm only gone for now since my brain hurting. Okay, Jade, hope you feel better. Pat. And yes, I've had my hands on the new model for about 2 to 3 weeks. Now I've finally got everything fine-tuned to my Fox brain. I have animation files sent out for the Twitter trailer stuff. So we are about to be gaming so hard in just a little bit. I did request an additional feature to the model that the rigger is working on, and also I'm not gonna say who in this room. Someone might be getting a little refresh. That isn't me. I wonder who it could be. And they're gonna get it done in by the same artist that did me. What? That's right. That's right. Like huh? Says the Sourcing. Let me boot up Bioshock here. Oh right, the Axel chat is a thing that exists that auto-opened. Do you work? Nothing connected. Okay, you don't work. Never mind. Actual chat doesn't work. It just doesn't work, guys. Whoop. I wonder who. Could it be the person who runs the stream? No, I already said it's not me. No, it's not me. It has to be someone else that isn't specifically me. There's a lot of options as to what it could be. I'm not gonna say what. Yeah, I'm booting up to the game. Boopity boppity.
Okay, fine, I'll admit it's me.
Princess, you can't say that out loud. Spoiler alert, man. Also, my microphone is peaking super duper hard with this new preset. Pat. Yeah, no, it's peaking super hard. And then if I go back to the original, pat. Like, yeah, my voice goes up there, but it doesn't constantly peak. Yeah, the compression just isn't good enough on the narrator to curve my voice. Let's switch to balance just to get a little.
Of course, I am peeking, Remi. That is all I do.
Okay, fair enough. And hello there, Frosty Kapat. Oh god, my frame rates are gone. Oh god, I forgot about the game eating frame rates. Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna have to tough through it, guys. We're gonna have to tough through it. Let me maybe do. The music is distracting me. And the game is in windowed mode. Hold on, let me make it so you guys can see it.
The game goes nom 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 to the frames.
Oh, however, I did make a impulse buy decision the other day. I may have purchased an Intel Arc GPU. That's right. What does that mean? It's a GPU dedicated for a streaming PC, which I have PC parts. All I needed was a GPU. So that means we're gonna get ourselves a streaming PC, baby! What did you do, Water Gun? I have committed the money to having a streaming PC. Just right. The game, where's the game? And in 3 years, I'll actually build it. What do you mean? Until Arc, nice. Thank you. I will not stand for the slander English reality. It will be built. It will be great. It will be amazing. I'm like, there's even a video game here now too. But yes, I am very excited. Princess Child. But I'm very excited about it. I was gonna say something else. God, the eeeeepy vibes are making it so hard to think right now. It will solve the... Oh my god, I hate the low frame rate. Hold on, there we go. It will solve the... It will solve that. It will solve that and prevent that from happening. I will always have the frames no matter what game we are playing. Yeah, there's a pen on my head. Why didn't you? But yes, I'm very, very excited about that. But in addition to that, Intel Arc GPUs also support AV1 encoding, which means it can essentially give higher stream quality if you're using the same bit rate, or you can use lower bit rate for the same visual quality. It is essentially a more efficient compression algorithm for the streaming, which is pretty goddamn sick. I am very excited for it. I'm very, very excited for it. I will just have to, figure out how to do a streaming PC setup that's in another room. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to do some figuring out and some finessing, but I fully believe in our cranial abilities. Frames will always die. No, frames will always be eaten by the fact. No. Dying internet will no longer affect stream. Okay, no, dying internet will affect stream. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Remi wants them frames compressed so he can try to get them 4K backgrounds to show again. Remote desktop, I already have that plan, but like the logistics and the routing of stuff. God, we're just in the settings menu and I'm having a hard time thinking. Oh my god, I'm really enjoying this talk. Let me first not the old-timey music, and let's go to damn, we can't go to the night scene. The night scene doesn't have a background. We're going back to the sunset scene. Then let me just manually turn on the background since the automation doesn't work. Hold on. The levels of jank never seen before on the Fox stream. What? Oh, what? Yay! Okay, we have the right background now. Huzzah! Yay! Cheers and kapats. If you need help, I have ideas. You know where to reach me. I appreciate the help, Frost. I appreciate the help. I'm gonna try just finessing it and see what happens. Gotta use an IDE cable, more wires, more speed. What is an IDE cable? What is this cable you speak of? From what I saw, like, you need like a capture card on your gaming PC to send it out to the streaming PC, and then the streaming PC sends that out. But my streaming PC will be doing the VTube Studio and the OBS. I'm wondering if there's any way of sending that video information through a network cable, but I kind of doubt it. Ideas before SATA old tech. I don't even cable. Hold on, let me do a little picture. IDE cable. No, God, I think this is disgusting. How come Remi didn't tell me about Bioshock? I'm gnomeling. Your gnomeling does. You never told me about this revelation. And Bioshock is in the background. We're just chatting right now. My brain is at 0% right now. I'm trying to have a conversation in the settings menu and I cannot even process that. I'm blocking Remi right now. No, Des, why would you do such a thing? If you do that, then you wouldn't be able to observe the Fox activities. I've sent video over Ethernet. Is it as good as sending it over HDMI? Because like running an internet cable between the streaming PC to the router, super duper simple. Running an HDMI cable from one computer to the other, that's going to be rougher. I'm at work being lazy. I got 20 minutes left so I can be toxic before I get off work. Hell yeah, gamer. pat, pat, pat to the Des. But yeah, we're talking about my impulse buy and my streaming PC aspirations. So excited about it. I'm so excited about it. I have a feeling you have no energy to game right now. Yeah, I kind of don't. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I picked Bioshock, because I'm like, okay, this is a familiar game. I feel like I have no energy. I can't like game and talk at the same time, but that appears to not be the case. So yeah. Also, Remi, how are you gonna get audio and video cam to streaming PC? Audio and video. Well, the video, if we go with the capture card setup, that would be, the video would be sent through the HDMI. The audio is a separate problem. Network something. Yo, hello there, Knight. Is that an Enna freaking profile picture I see? Kapat! Hello and welcome to the stream. Your VTuber camera stream. Well, that's the convenient part. I set up a VBridger, and VBridger uses wireless IP. So I can have it going to the stream PC, and the phone is sending out the data. Sending out the data wirelessly to the stream PC, so that is fine. Yes, oh yeah, that's what I like to hear. I just discovered Enna recently, and I have been very obsessed. I've been very obsessed. Favorite character for me personally is Tasky. The way she does like the little caramel dancing dance and screams at you, very awesome. That's it. I'm taking over stream to play Bioshock with my mind. Now, can we get like a Subway Surfers window of Des playing Bioshock for me while I talk? That would be. I would be like one of the like the Twitch Twitch girls, just have like the game be a tiny corner of the screen and the rest of it is just Fox, baby. This has become a reaction stream. Oh wow, that's crazy. Oh wow, that's crazy. And I know you're saying waterless water gun, Remi, right now, right? However, I am using the wireless right now as we speak.
Oh my god, wow, that's crazy. You seeing this chat? Whoa, chat.
Whoa, easy there, princess. Go easy. You might dethrone some of the top reaction streamers with those reactions. Husky Maiden, I should draw her, Clueless. Yeah, Des, you should draw her, and then you should post it on Twitter so you can get 1 million likes. You should do it. You should do it. Wireless isn't as bad as people think. And I have just a normal, pretty plain router. I haven't updated it in a hot second, and it's doing this pretty well. It actually tells me the amount of latency there is, which right now we have. Wow. Is that right? Hold on, let me double check this. There's no way. 1 millisecond lag. 1 millisecond lag. That is insane. I couldn't believe it. Like, I thought wireless was going to be a pretty huge downgrade, which is also why I like never used it before. But 1 millisecond lag? What, buddy? Just reading through the chat here, looking at the box. I just realized it's really funny when I read the chat, I'm looking at the box. No wonder the frames go so low. What do you mean? Still wireless. Wireless is the pain of me. I would agree with you 95% of the time. However, in this circumstance, it is remarkably good. It is remarkably good. There's a lot of annoying issues that can happen with wireless, especially if you're using internet over it. But it seems in this specific use case, it works perfectly. I am shocked. I am surprised. And I've been using the wireless for the last few streams now, and no one has noticed a difference. If anything, it's more responsive because I am using V-Bridger. We can actually do a test here. What if I disconnect it? Okay, so this is VTube Studio doing things. Pat, 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 pat. Wah, 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 wah. This is wah, 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 wah. Pat, 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 pat. Yeah, no, the tracking is legitimately better. It feels less floaty and more immediately reacting. Let's go back. Yeah, no, see, this is a lot more floaty. It's not capturing my activities, but if I oh yeah, wireless is great if you have everything right, but any small issue could cause it to go bleh. Well, thankfully we have no such issues here. I am quite the wireless headpad expert myself, if I do say so myself. No, I'm just gonna toot my own horn. I'm pretty goddamn sure with wireless. Do women not deserve head pass? Don't worry, Bill. I got you head pat distributed. Amateur radio operator might know a thing about wireless. Frosty knows things about wireless as well. Let's freaking go. Nope, I saw 5 frames of you being stuck. Yeah, that was the transition between the 2 different states, DK. Do not make me kapat you. Okay, stream is now just chatting. Yeah, I feel like the stream might just be chatting now. Hold on, let me change this stream title. Nevermind. It's just chatting. Stream now. Yay! I would really like us to have like the night scene. However, the night scene is not set up in the scene collection. I am working on re-recording the background scenes that you see here in Shoost, and then re-exporting it and putting it in here. Because, like, I'm sure you guys have noticed this. This drives me freaking insane every time. But, like, there's very sudden jumps. Like, you know, the clouds are in one position, and they appear in other, because, like, you know, I think, like, you know, however long I recorded, the original recording ran out. So it just has that hard reset. And it has bothered me ever since we started streaming. Ever since I implemented Shoost as a background elements that is pre-recorded, it has bugged the hell out of me. I never got around to fixing it. There is many of such things where I just kind of like kicked it down the road. But now with the 2.0 things, I have zero excuse. I am going to take every single can I've kicked down the road. I'm going to eat those cans. I'm going to devour the cans, and the cans will not be able to do anything about it. And that was not the wireless messing up. That was just me checking the phone. Pat Twitch fixed. Oh yeah, let's go. Look at that, you can change the title through a command. That's pretty awesome. Also, let me end this poll. Blame the wireless. No, stop it. However, I feel like I need the night scene. Hold on. Can I Can I MacGyver up a night scene? Hold on. Okay. Dang it. Fox, you deleted it? You didn't just hide it, you deleted it? Boy, you sure were confident they were going to get it done right then and there, and then you forgot to do it. And now look where we are now. Hold on, maybe I have it still saved as a element. Outro, sunset, vaporwave, neon abyss, snow day. Oh, no, that's outro sequence night, outro snow. Yeah, no, it's dead. Unfortunate. However, there is one way we can fix this. We can do it the same way we fixed it last time, by stopping the stream, switching the scenes, and then quickly restarting the stream. All right, you guys ready? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, we're back, baby. Dun, 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 dun. We're back and we're live. However, my colors are still not what they should be. Okay, there we go. We are actually, no, we're not vibing. This is okay, there we go. Now we're properly vibing. Now I can actually think. My sleepy mood matches the sleepy vibes. However, where's the bottom left thing? Where's the chat? Where's the chat box? Where is everything? What? Hold on. There you guys are. And wait, that's just one of the things. Wait, I don't like. Let's just. We're gonna do this. We're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna do this. Twitch is dead. Why do you mean Twitch? Oh, Twitch is live. Ta-da! I fixed it. It's just that easy. And since we're doing troubleshooting the stream, we can also take a look at the Axel chat thing, because I downloaded the Axel chat thing like you said, and I got it hooked up with my YouTube channel, my Twitch channel, but it says nothing is connected. That's a little bit unfortunate. It's a little bit flop Remi, I'm not gonna lie. So Remi, you're gonna tell chat I'm the one playing all the games on stream as a paid actor. I don't know if you want to admit to that. I don't play video games very well. I ate it. I was hungry. Understandable. I would have done the same thing, to be honest. Look at me. I am the streamer. You should turn on the Twitch settings to allow 90 seconds of stream dies. They're just chatting for that. Well, I suppose I can head pat that setting. We're just having a just chatting about technical issue stream here anyways. Just let me know where that would be. But yes, I am a very sleepy eepy boy today. I did gym activities and I had a good workout. And then I painted a fence in the hot, scorching sun for 4 hours. I'm very eepy. And that fence is still not painted. That fence is still very, very not painted, which means I will have to paint it a little bit more in the future here. Remi be a Tom Sawyer today? What is it? What is a Tom Sawyer today? You pay me extra to play badly? Don't worry, I really don't have to pay you extra for you to do that. I am but a comedic genius. Princess Headpat Bot, please do the honors. Thank you. Sent link in Discord is called Disconnection Protection. Twitch is the world's leading video platform and community for gamers. Wow. Look at that. Disconnection protection. Yay! We've done it. We have made the stream just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Don't you have a soundboard? Forgot about that. Finally getting 7 TV. What's a 7 TV? No! There it is. Thank you, thank you. One of the things I have on my wish list of things I want to expand is having a more complete soundboard, because like those 2 sound effects are kind of like the main consistent sound effects that we use. So it would be nice to, I don't know, have more. I had the other ones. What are the other ones? This is the PlayStation noise! Oh my god, hold on. I had this saved on here the whole time. Why? No, he gets cut off at the swoosh. No. What about the other ones? Other ones are music. Okay. Yeah, no, I need to dedicate my Go XLR buttons to actual sound effects that I will actually use and actually have organized in a way I can remember them. Hey, you aren't supposed to mock me. I'm not. No, I'm sorry. I suppose I didn't get that memo. But yes, I'm also hoping that we can get Twitch affiliate by the time 2.0 comes, so I can have all of the emotes and jazz hooked in there and integrated. That'll be pretty cool. That'll be pretty cool. Oh my goodness. Well, let me turn carry eyes back on so I'm not blinded. There we go, sleepy eepy fox. Watch this, please. Yeah, go ahead and click that link and just right click and mute the tab. And then that will count as view. Alright, I'ma head home. Bye-bye, Des. Drive safe. What else? That's right, let me switch to a different speaking mode. We're now in option 2. I'm switching between these modes, that way I can go back when I am, after the stream and be like, ooh, how did I like myself in this part of the stream versus how did I like myself in this part of the stream? I definitely need to tweak the compressor quite a bit. I want a little less compression than like how I had originally. But like the narrator voice, there's like just not enough compression. There's just not enough, and my voice just peaks way too hard. I swear, if you're still in this chat while heading out, water gun Remi. I still don't understand what 7TV is. Water gun, 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 water gun. Oh no! I just realized I don't have my kalimba here. I still haven't put it back after I've done the big cable management part 1. I still need to do the big cable management part 2 eventually. But that will have to be in the future here. When I get some cables made for the setup here. 70 allows you to use global emotes on Twitch. Princess, what the hell is a global emote on Twitch? Princess, you're purple. You're basically like Twitch, right? Can you please tell me, Princess? Just whisper it. Just whisper it to me. Dang, you sniped it.
Oh, dearest viewer. 7TV is a wonderful community-driven streaming platform where users can enjoy a variety of content. You simply need to create an account to unlock the magic of 7TV. And who knows, perhaps you'll find yourself in need of a head pat or two while exploring the wonders it holds. Pat, pat, pat. IDK, bro.
I know, bro. Is that the correct answer? Is it a streaming platform, or is Princess Headpad about speaking out of her ass and hallucinating? 7 TV. Yeah, no, it's a streaming platform. She is right. Hello, Craig. We are not playing Bioshock. I lied. It was but a ruse. I am actually too eepy to play video games, so we're just talking. Sleepy eepy fox mode has been engaged. Oh, actually, you know what?
Per the website, manage hundreds of emotes for your Twitch, Kick, or YouTube channels with ease. Enhance your chatting experience.
Manage hundreds of emotes on YouTube, but YouTube controls that. What do you mean? What do you mean? So for actual chat, did you get it up correctly? It was working for me. I don't know which version I got. It just says nothing connected. Right click, do connections. I do connections. It says logged in as Remi the Dreamfox. And then for YouTube, I have my channel. Oh, wait a minute. Ow! Ow! Okay, I got it. Push the button. There was a toggle next to their boopity bob. Oh, okay. Okay, so now it appears to be working. I'm gonna keep this on the far right here just for now. So we are working. Yes, apparently we are now. Is there any way I can enhance the size of you guys and settings and appearance and avatar? Ooh, I can change the size of your guys' avatars. No way. That is actually sick. Font size, author name. You can change your guys' names. Oh my god. It's actually freaking sick. Font size, message time? Well, it doesn't appear to do anything. Have font size, author name. Oh, there's message name. There we go. Yay! I guess that does kind of replace it, doesn't it? I can hide the viewer count. I can hide avatars, but why would I do that? Hide author name, why would I do that? I do like the fact that it shows the icons, like there's a message from Twitch, there's a message from YouTube. Oh my god, is that a lo-fi Wi-Fi kapat? Hello! We gave up on playing video games because we're sleepy eepy, so now we're playing with a cool thing called Axel Chat, which combines the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat. What amazing technology we have nowadays, my goodness. No 70. What do I need to do to make a 7TV work? I don't know what 7TV is, but how do I make it work? DK, you have to tell me, how do I make it work? Also, the Axel Chat has a pure dark background. Literal built-in dark mode? Insane. Let me just make you guys a little bit bigger here. I don't know. I don't stream. That's glitch job. Thing of stream elements supports it. So would it like let you just use like other emotes here? Do I get to add more emotes, or like what does it do here? What does it do? Still just so weird trying to get used to a new chat box window. But yes, unfortunately I don't have my Kalimba here, so we can't make vibey music. All I can do is yap. Those are the global emotes I was talking about. Well, yeah, but like, what do you mean by global emotes? Does the chat box help? I believe it does. Do I get to? No, I don't get to type in it. That's unfortunate. It does make it much easier to see all of the messages, though. Like Gouda Wave is an emote.
So, about that weather, huh?
Yeah, the weather is pretty nice, Princess. It's snowing outside. Sage is the pep sad. Okay, so it lets you just basically use. It takes away specific words and phrases and looks to see if the emotes existing on the extension replaces it. Okay, interesting. So it gives you a variety, a wider variety of emotes. I got it. Like it's messing me having a combined chat. I'm gonna put the combined chat to the right here and have Twitch chat on the left and then YouTube chat to the left of that. I've gotten so used to the YouTube chat box, it is, I don't know, it is comforting. We are never ignored now. Well, I never say never. There is still plenty of mistakes the fox can make, believe me. Yep, Remi got to use to ignoring us here. I don't know what we're talking about. My water is almost all gone too. Very unfortunate. Oh, what I was gonna do, right. God damn it. Hold on, I hate Opera GX so much. There we go. F12 toggles my flat eyes. F12 also is the stupid freaking Gooner button for Opera GX that automatically switches it to a different window. There we go, I have my flat eyes, but now I can't see you guys. And I like click out of Opera GX. Okay, there we go, it works now. F12 is the Gooner button. Yeah, no, that's how they advertised it. Like they had like a dude like, oh I'm gonna get caught. Let me just hit this button real fast to hide my Gooner activities. And I'm just like, Opera GX, what are you putting on the front page of my browser? What are you advertising? F12 is dev mode button. No, it's not. We have been over this. It is not the dev mode button. It literally opens up a blank new window as if you were, you know, not doing anything. And they advertised it as the Gooner button. I will refer to it as the Gooner button because that is what they wanted and that is what they shall receive. On a good browser it is okay. Well, you see, there's the problem. Each browser does 10% battery. Okay, we're discovering a fatal flaw to the wireless transmitting to the VTuber face V-Bridger. This thing devours battery. It devours battery. Holy mother of God. This is the same browser that deleted your history when you die, so I'm not surprised. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna eat these melatonin gummies. I am... The phone is gonna die soon. These gummies are gonna be eaten even sooner. Oh no, Axel chat doesn't have animated emotes. No! I can see the little yum 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 in the Twitch chat, but it is not animated in the Axel chat, unfortunately. Delicious. Pat, 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 pat. Yes, the fox. A most eepy fox. A most eepy-licious eepy fox. As you do. What else in Remi news? Yeah, I got a little extra thing commissioned from the rigging artist. Cause like on the new model, the tail is always in a state of wag. If I smile, it wags faster. However, there is no way to either make tail stop wagging or to like hide the tail. So I can't like, push it out of the way. So I asked if Ara can do that. So I'm gonna like recommission Ara for like $50 to quickly do that. Cause sometimes the tail just wants to stop wagging. What if we're like playing a video game? I don't want the tail to be distracting, guys. I was lied to. Unfortunate. I'll just do a final sip, Remi, on this water that's almost depleted. God, icy water is so freaking good, guys. It's so freaking good. Let me pull out the document I have here for what I want to do for the 2.0 stuff. Alright, we actually have to make the debut stream outline for what we're going to do there. And promotional stuff, working on the promotional stuff. The one thing that I wanted to do, I wanted to make plenty of memes of myself with the new VTuber model. Once it's revealed, post those online. I've never been very good at making memes. I've never been the best fox at making interesting quality memes. One femboy VTuber that has been very good about it, Mao. He unfortunately, little pink catboy VTuber, very adorable. However, he unfortunately graduated, so that's a little bit flop Remi. This cat was the king of femboy memes for the longest time before he debuted. He had thousands of followers before he debuted purely because of his memes. So I need to look back and take inspiration from like how he did it. Because like if you look up femboy memes, 90 to 80% of them are gonna be like super duper sexualized, and I don't wanna do a super duper sexualized meme. Like maybe like a haha lol gay type of meme, but like not like a sexualized meme. I don't wanna be a thirst trapped. Remi debuting when Gura is leaving, coincidence? I think not. I may have a few ideas. If you have any ideas, please post them in which chat? Post them in like creativity talk. Oh, or suggestions. Post ideas there and I shall craft them. Remi is no sexual. Remi is cute and innocent. At most I can be suggestive. Like after all, I did commission the witch art where I had a massive fat booty. So suggestive, yes. Whorish, no. I am no internet sleuth. Suggestive is an understatement. What do you mean by that? What is that sip Remi doing? Explain yourself. I made a joke on the other stream making an OnlyFans account for VTuber feet. I know at least one person that would subscribe to that. There's this one account on Twitter called VTuber Feet Connoisseur, and I swear this guy is like tight with like every single VTuber, because Man went from just being a dude with like no followers to like having every VTuber under the sun following him, and him following them back. And all he does is appreciate feet really, really hard. That's right. That's his entire shtick. And my God, does he stick to it. He's a funny dude. I apparently...
So, 30k feet reveal stream?
Hold on, princess. We haven't gotten to that yet. I apparently really like making joke accounts. Made a joke YouTube account that's going on for a month. Finally decided I was done. Now I need to make an OnlyFans for a VTuber feet. That's right, DK. That's how you make the big bucks. That's how you make the big bucks. Oh my God, is that a Remi the Dreamfox? Hello, Mr. Jumbles. You walked in on an intellectual debate about VTuber feet. I know the thumbnail said Bioshock, but you have been lied to. You have been deceived. Remi is eeeeepy, hence the ears being down. So we're doing eeeeepy talks. We're doing the eeeeepy talks. I technically have an eeeeepy expression, but I don't know. I feel like we haven't gotten to that point yet. I also have double eyes. That's not cash money. We're just gonna undo that. We can maybe do the eeeeepy face later once the melatonin gummies start hitting in. Nothing doubles, nothing at all. Hello, water gun Remi. What? You have two eyes? Wow, weird. No, that's not. Shush. Remi needs to make an account on there for it to work. No. Gosh darn it. Pat. Good to see you, Mr. Jumbles. I am very eeeeepy. I did gym time activities. And I did paint offense activities for like 4 hours. There's still a lot more of the fence to go, so I am very tired, very eeeepy, very fatigued, as they say in the gamer world known as reality. Now, I'm a little bit flop Remi though. Like after that, like I sat down, I'm like, okay, I showered, I am ready to go. I can do some 2.0 activities, but like brain was just so dead that all I could do was like either watch YouTube videos or like just scroll on YouTube shorts. I'm like, I am wasting my time. Why can I not dedicate my brain to solving problems? I edited some more of Alice's story for a bit, but then brain also gave up on that after a certain amount of time. I'm like, let's just start the stream early. Always good to see you too. Annoyed that YouTube lied to me when the so like okay, like the stream was originally set to 9, and then I made it set it to 8:15 last second, and yeah. It was you that started early. Maybe, I mean, perhaps, maybe. Neither gonna confirm or deny it, but there might be a slight possibility that that is the case. Just a slight one. Unfortunately, my water is almost depleted. Almost the same as my phone battery. Where are we at? It is so low that it doesn't even tell me anymore. And I need to like supercharge the phone before streams, and I gotta have it plugged in like anyways to keep it like a trickle of battery into it, because like the last stream when it died, that's when it was plugged in. It died while plugged in. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's crazy, I tell you. But yeah, my brain is squished right now. How are all of you gamers? How are you gaming? Are you guys enjoying the new Oblivion remake? I was tempted to play that on stream today, But at the same time, like, I never really played Oblivion super hard. I played Fallout 3, and my god, I fell in love with Fallout 3. And then I went back to play Oblivion, and it was okay. It was alright. I enjoyed it, but like, it wasn't no Fallout 3, you know? But I still want to play the remake at some point. But $50 is kind of... $50 is $50, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative of the monies. However, money-wise, we're doing decent. We're doing decent. We're doing the most decent that we have the entire year, which is pretty god dang good. Got to 160 acrobatics restoration without leaving the character creation.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve you sentence.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court your fine or serve your sentence. I do love that. The janky voice lines and just the general jank of Oblivion. Ah, it's great. It's really great. But Fallout 3 will forever be in my heart, and my god, they are working on a Fallout 3 remake, and I am going to be playing that day one, second
and pay
one.
With your blood.
I'm gonna be playing that millisecond one it comes out. We are gonna be playing that to death. And with how well Oblivion has been received, and the fact that old Oblivion mods work for the Oblivion remaster, that means old Fallout 3 mods will work for the Fallout 3 remaster. I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. That is hype on so many levels. I cannot put it into words. Because Fallout 3 modding is that is what turned me into a PC gamer. That is no over exaggeration. That is the truth. If it wasn't for Fallout 3, I wouldn't be a PC gamer most likely. So who knows? If it wasn't for Fallout 3, maybe I wouldn't be here being a VTuber right now. Considering Bethesda's flop after flop. Well, that's the thing. They didn't make it directly. They made another studio make it. But I had Fallout 3 on the Xbox. I played it to death. I'm talking thousands of hours into that game. But I always saw the mod Nexus on PC. I'm like, whoa. You can get like a mod for like weapon mods. You get mods that let you like have complete world rebalances, more items, more enemies, more enemy variations, new quests. I need this. And the crappy laptop I had at the time could not run it for the life of it. So I saved up my money, I scrounged together my funds, and I purchased a computer. Or did I purchase a computer? Or did I build one? I think I purchased a computer. I think that was when I was pretty small. And I played. Or I don't remember. I did something, and Fallout 3 was working, and then after that, I'm like, okay, I do not see a reason to continue playing the Xbox 360 as much as I am currently right now, and I very slowly shifted away from the Xbox, which is kind of sad. I really loved the Xbox 360 era of Xbox and Microsoft. That was like the golden age of Xbox, I gotta say. Back when the downloadable content was a fresh and new and interesting things. The fact that you could download and play a video game being like a new concept and it being pretty freaking awesome. That was hype. What else? Oh yeah, and that's how I discovered about Fallout. I remember because I went to like the Xbox home screen, and like one of the videos they suggested was like the Fallout 3 review. No! The phone died. God damn it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yum, 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 yum. Where am I? Am I here?
Remi done go, blah.
Come on. Come on. No, that's just Princess Headpat twice. No! That is not Remi folder. You lied to me. No, here's a new PNG Remi. Oh, okay. Hello! Mere mortals. It is I!
Woot.
He's forever pogging. Hello. Double the princess. No! Double the Remi. Thank you very much. Yes, that little Fallout 3 video, it was like a little preview of it. And I remember, like, it was the scene where you come out of the vault and, like, you're looking at, like, you know, the wasteland, and you're walking down a destroyed street and you loot, like, a Nuka-Cola betting machine, and I'm just like, wow. You can do what? You can just loot things in a giant open world that is obliterated? What? I was entranced. I bought it, I played it to death, and then I got it on PC and I played it to death some more on that. It's probably to this day the game that I put the most amount of hours into. You know, not counting like, you know, like World of War WoW, but that doesn't count. Remi, when he's allowed to take anyone's snacks without consequences. What, a PNG? I become a sticker? But yeah, that was good. That was a good time. That was a good time. Learning how to mod on PC, that was such an uphill battle originally. Shout out to Gopher. He is the #1 YouTuber ever because he introduced how to do modding on Fallout 3 when it was super stupid and complicated. WoW equals World of War WoW. World of Warcraft WoW of War WoW. That's right, that's right. I played that back when I was a much significantly smaller fox. I played it from Burning Crusades to Wrath of the Lich King, and my goodness, I loved it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I don't think I could ever play it again today because time sync would eat too much time. But I very much loved it when I was a small fox. I loved being a little buddy, going around the world, seeing the world, mining the veins, picking the plants, selling things at auction houses and making money. Exploring the world was the funnest part. And then I got pissed when they introduced Cataclysm and destroyed the entire world. I'm like, buddy, I wasn't finished exploring that. What the hell? And then everything just went downhill from there, reportedly. I very briefly played it with a friend, like 3 years ago, something like that. 3 or 4 years ago, I briefly played it again, and it just felt so different. It felt weird. It felt weirdly streamlined and weirdly easy compared to how it was before. Like, and it felt weirdly unbalanced. Like, one of the wizard spells or the mage spells was just deleting everything, like to a comical degree. Like I don't know how that managed to get past like Q&A testing. The talents were gutted. Like I'm like, what do they do to my baby? What the hell? Same, I started maybe 3 months before Burning Crusades came out. Ooh, so you're an OG, nice. Yeah, no, I went in, I think near the start of Burning Crusades-ish. Remi, you and I are on the same wavelength. I hated to change the kata and dropped it when Mist came out. Yeah, we're gonna see Mist of Pandaria. I'm like, what is this? Kung Fu Panda? What? What are you on about? Give me my dwarves. Give me my gnomes. Give me my orcs. Pandas? Get out of here with your pandas. Pandas are cute, don't get me wrong. But in my world of War WoW, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so, pal. Get out of here. I was also a big Alliance player. Always lost in the Battlegrounds arena, probably because of that. But I don't know, just the... Oh, hold on. I know what we're gonna do. Hold on. I know what we're doing. Before they added goblins, though. The goblins were a very good addition. World of Warcraft. Ugh, what is that region called? Oh my god. Ugh. There it is. Done more. I still have no idea how to say that word. Oh, hold on. Come on, princess. Don't get shy now, I swear to God. Say the thing. Ah! Okay, we're disabling this. This is the music that plays in the dwarf/gnome starting area. Snowy mountains. The snow goes crunch, 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 crunch underneath your footsteps. It plays this music. Sometimes it snows. No. Ironforge is different. Ironforge has the big dramatic music. And Ironforge is dope as hell. I love Ironforge. But like the area outside of it is just so serene and so peaceful. And when Oktoberfest comes, like the Brewfest music comes on, which, oh, we gotta listen to that as well. Hold on. Hold on. Ironforge Brewfest music. No, that's not it. Here's all the Brewfest music. Let's go to... Is this the round? Hey! Yeah, no, Brewfest was an experience. I freaking loved Brewfest. Getting fake drunk with people online, projectile vomiting everywhere. Doing the cute little challenges for rewards. Oh my god, it was so much fun. It was such a unique moment in video gaming that will unfortunately not happen again. I almost got all the mounts before Kata from Brewfest. Big noise. I don't think I really ever got much of anything from Brewfest. Everyone's sucking at it. But it makes me sad. World of Warcraft in those times was such an experience. It was such a... It's hard to put into words for like those who weren't there to experience it. But it was massive. It was huge. What was the peak players? Peak amount of players in World of Warcraft. 12 million concurrent subscribers. 12 million. What countries have 12 million population? Yeah, 15 million-ish, yeah. Let's see. So there would be more concurrent players in World of Warcraft than like Cuba, Sweden, Portugal, Greece, Hungary, Austria, Belarus, Switzerland, Hong Kong, Bulgaria, over double the amount of people in Denmark, almost triple the amount of people in Norway. Like, dear God, the amount of people in there is insane. And the cultural impact I had was insane. Like having like freaking like Mr. T commercials telling you about World of Warcraft. Those were insane. Lo-fi Wi-Fi, tell your tummy to stop hurting. But yeah, it was something. I really hope some MMO comes along at some point and replicates the sensation that was World of Warcraft to some degree. Because right now, World of Warcraft is a broken shadow of what it once was, and that's a shame. That's a real big shame, because it was such a unique monolith of a game. It was such a unique experience, and it just should have been washed away by the waves of time. That it's about to admit the only knowledge I know of it is the South Park episode. That's a great episode. They actually had like in-game renders in that episode. It was actually sick. That is as many or more people than 46 of the 50 states, only having New York, Florida, Texas, and Cali having more people. What about comparisons to games? Hold on, let me pull out actual chat GPT here. That's, actually smart. Upstream connection error. What? Reload. Okay, there we go. Put into context on how absurd the max concurrent player count for World of Warcraft was during its peak. Compare it to other video games that are popular. Yeah, no, that episode went so freaking hard. I love that South Park episode. Peak active subscriptions. ChatGPT is claiming it had 12 million paying subscribers at one time, and it's saying, reminder, this was in an era where gaming wasn't nearly as mainstream as today, and also broadband internet was not universal. It was pretty freaking patchy, and MMOs were considered a niche genre compared to shooters or console games. In comparisons to other famous games. Apparently when Fortnite had a huge one-time event, it had about 12 million concurrent subscribers or players. Apex Legends about 2 million. Call of Duty Warzone 1 million. League of Legends 8 million concurrent. Counter-Strike Global Offensive 1.8 million peak. GTA Online 300,000 concurrent. Like that should tell you everything you need to know right there. GTA Online, massive money cow for Rockstar. Only max of 300k versus 12 million. My water is depleted. That is so freaking insane. It's so cool. I feel like we'll probably get something like World of Warcraft at some point in the future. I don't know how soon. I'm betting probably is gonna relate to something to do with VR. I feel like a good VR MMO would pop off so goddamn hard. It would go crazy. Fortnite 14 million. The game is free. That's an excellent point, Mr. Jumbles. I forgot. I completely forgot about that. And that popcorn is already eaten. That water gun will do nothing as I have already won. I have eaten the melatonin gummies early, so the fox is even more eepy than normal. Despite me bouncing around as if I have energy, the bouncing around is a lie. I am more flopping around. Oh, hold on. ChatGPT is blocking the Twitch chat. I heard you swear as a first for me. Did I swear? What did I say? Hi, what do you mean? I try to avoid using hard swears. But I do like normal swears. No, that's fine. I swear I remember them saying, this is Blizzard saying, that they had 15 million. That's what I remember too. I remember like the big promotional things like 15 mil. ChatGPT is claiming otherwise. Because yeah, remember WoW was a full-priced game, and on top of that, you had to pay a monthly subscription. And this was back in ancient times as well, so all of those factors together really drive it home on how insane this freaking game was. Logging into World of Warcraft felt like such an experience. And one of my favorite things was when you log in, the time of day in the game is reflective of the time of day in the real world. So if you're like a night owl, it's gonna be night in the video game. But if you log on in the video game during the day, it's gonna be day in the video game. And I always found that just so cool. It's just a nice little boopity boppity. It makes it feel so much more like a living, breathing world. And just being a little person living in it, you feel like a little person living in a very, very big world with a lot of things going on. I never really understood the lore or anything, or whatever the hell's going on, or reading any of the quests. I'm sure if I did, I would enjoy it even more, but that's a lot of reading and I'm not doing that. But like going around doing the crafting, oh my god, doing the engineering profession was so much fun. You get to build all sorts of weird, nutty little contraptions, and it was always such a fun race of like, okay, I'm gonna level up this skill. What am I gonna be able to build next? Oh boy, they didn't have micros until recently. Yeah, no, they're just kind of whoring out the game at this point, which is very flop. They're just trying to milk as much money left as they possibly can from this game, which, I mean, I can't say I blame them. It's still a cash cow. People wouldn't even be able to conceive of how alternative gaming was a hobby still as well. Now it is the largest entertainment industry, so consider that as well. Gaming was seen as a niche. The internet was seen as a niche, like, oh, you have that darn fangle internet thing? Oh boy, I sure is crazy. I touch grass. That was back in an era where people touched grass as a default. But now it's the other way around. Now no one touches grass, and yeah, and then a minority do touch grass. Where are all the Easter eggs? Here's Pilton, Han Solo, Lincoln. I do not. I know there was a lot of them in there, but when it comes to celebrity name Easter eggs, I unknown. I probably wouldn't be able to tell the Easter eggs if I ran them into the game. Imagine touching grass. And with World of Warcraft back then, my trail of thought is vaporizing. And it does seem crazy that back then in early 2000s, it was a major thing to be a nerd, RuneScape getting so big, then WoW taking over, then getting 12 million, and now we can barely find a game. Passing over 10 million, if even 1 million concurrent. Yeah, it's unfortunate. The gaming golden era was definitely, in my personal opinion, like 2005-ish to like 2013, maybe like 2000, maybe like, oh, hold on, I just gotta do a real quick fact check. When did Red Alert 2 come out? 2000? Really? Damn, okay, never mind. Well, for me personally, from when I experienced it, the golden age of gaming for me was like 2005 to like 2013. That's when like so many massive games came out. That's when there was high passion in the community, because, like, you know, again, it was a niche hobby. If you're in game development, it's because you really enjoy game development. And the industry was just full of very passionate people. Like, if you look back at like the gaming documentaries, because they used to do those a lot. Like, you make a video game, here's a little documentary about how we made the video game. Like, you look at those, you see the people, and they are so excited. They are, you can tell that they freaking love what they do. However, that passion was diluted and exploited to a massive degree, because, again, like you mentioned, it is now the largest industry, entertainment industry, and corporatization, master word, has infected it, exploited it, pushed workers to work crazy hours because, oh, you like making video games, right? It's your passion. Get to work! So yeah, the passion has been depleted, at least from the big AAA game devs, for the most part. However, actual passionate developers have gone indie, and we have gotten an indie renaissance, a massive boom, and indie game after indie game. Schedule 1, Lethal Company, the freaking other one. There's been so many hit, like, single person massive success stories that have come out in the last year, and it has been so beautiful and so satisfying watching the AAA game developers spend millions of dollars with zero passion and getting like barely anything in return, and watching one person with a whole lot of passion getting millions of dollars. It is so satisfying. It makes me so freaking happy. I cannot understate it. Let me reread here. Love the music. This is the snowy area in World of Warcraft. I love it. The fact that Pokemon is still the biggest franchise and they can barely sell 30 million copies at this point without being a major event. Now, yeah, Pal Worlds also was a big game that came out. It was made by a small team of people, I believe, but still, very good to see a success. Very good to see, like, I don't know, Pokemon fans get like something like, you know, good and different. I never really was into Pokemon, the video games, so I can really appreciate it. But there was a lot of people that very much appreciated it, and I was very happy to see. There's still a lot of passionate people making video games, just not a passion for gaming, but sending a message. And yeah, that too. Finally solving non-issues. Done. Yay! Anyways, pat for me. Oh, you shouldn't have. Just thought of another thing to put into perspective of how niche gaming was. Midnight releases of GameStop, a few dozen of us buying games on release, now millions of people playing it immediately. True. I never went to a midnight release. I was too small of a fox to do so. COD not missing a single year to release a version of the same FPS. Rapture being made by one person on a whim, almost becoming game of the year. I still gotta play that game. Yeah, but the people playing immediately are doing it for clout or to be the first so they can rack up views on Twitch, not because they want to play the games. And Schedule 1 was made by one guy and it just blew up. FNAF was made by one guy and it blew up because and became corporatized. Oof, did it? I'm not familiar with FNAF. I mean, I guess a movie got made of it, so it makes sense if it got corporatized. Oh, this is the part of the song I don't like. Blam, bum, bum, blam. Oh, it's the Iron Forge part. Blam, blam, blam. Yeah, no, we're not about those vibes right now. Oh, here we go. World of Warcraft released in 2004. 2004, guys. That is ancient history. My goodness. We should listen to Stormwind. Stormwind, kind of mid. It's not snowy and peaceful. That's its problem. FNAF is one of the weirdest game franchises. It's a mess, but a beautiful mess. But yes, I'm looking forward to seeing more single-man indie game devs make banger video games, because all you really need is a good idea and pretty good execution, and yeah, results a pretty damn good game. Like, for example, Lethal Company, it blew my mind. A single person was able to figure out how to do good immersive proximity chat better than any AAA game dev I've ever seen, ever. How? Like, is it just like, I don't know, like we've always done it this way, so why innovate? Meanwhile, Lethal Company guy is like, oh, you're in a big metal area, we're gonna have your voice echo and reverb throughout the region. That's so smart. Why don't other games do that? Like proximity-based freaking voice chat with effects depending on where you are. That's incredible. That's amazing. I'm getting eepy from all my yelling. Oh, speaking of audio in video games like that, this is news in another cool way. I saw a video about the most immersive sound in video games, where it uses ray tracing technology, which would, you know, normally ray tracing, you associate it with like light in video games and how the light is distributed based on, you know, the rays of light and all that jazz. But they instead use that system for audio, which results in extremely realistic audio, where wherever your character's head moves around, the audio will actively change depending on what walls are around you. If the walls are destroyed, what angle are the walls, what material are the walls, the source of the noise, if that's moving around. It seemed so cool. Having something like that in a horror game would be next level. It would be so next level, it wouldn't be funny, guys. It would be crazy. It would be crazy. I cannot explain it very well because I am very eepy, but I was a very hyped fox. A reminder that the biggest advancements from games came from people just trying to mod the game to make it semi-better for them. That's true. Then it was copied by corpos. I think it was just a mod for Dota 2. And Dota 2 is a mod for Warcraft, I believe. I believe you're right. And something. Pat. Wants you to help me bother Remi to add a Twitch overlay. No! I refuse, man! I'm still working on the 2.0 scene. Don't worry. I just need to fix other things first, and then I can boop-de-bop-de-bop add the things. my goodness. WoW came out as an MMO of Warcraft to rival RuneScape and EverQuest. Oh yeah, that's right. RuneScape was a bop. I only played it briefly before I switched over to World of Warcraft. I enjoyed it. I actually played it just recently with Varrock and Dez. But a fun little reminiscing night where we made some new accounts and Varrock showed us the ropes, made us do the cake quest. That was fun. We had to see some old sights and sounds. We went to the wilderness and Dez and I had a death match. And Dez may have won, but that's because, you know, he got lucky. I had it in the bag, but he won somehow. I don't know how. But, you know, whatever. SAO was just a story about an MMO, hence why it seems so old school in the rules of MMO. I still haven't seen SAO, I'm not gonna lie. I just got here. Where are the video games? Yeah, no, there's no video games. I am too tired. I am very eepy. I painted a fence for 4 hours and did gym before that. I am very eepy. But dang, you mentioned Varrock and he just suddenly appears. He's like a magic. Shangri-La Frontier is an anime that perfectly replicated modern game culture and MMOs so well. I am unfamiliar with that one. Varrock got verified. That's right, he did. He got a big old check mark next to his name. Big Cup Hats. Let's play Bioshock, he says. Look, guys, technically, we did play Bioshock. We got to the settings menu until we quit. Talking smack about me, huh? No, I was just telling them how we briefly played some RuneScape. You, me, and Bez, and how we went out to the wilderness and had a little death match. And Dez may have somehow won. Somehow, I think he was probably hacking my IP address or something. That's the only way that makes sense. But yeah, it was a good time. Back is 100k. Probably Bioshock is probably one of the few games that didn't come from something else and was very unique. Then people tried to copy it. Bioshock was such an experience, like going down into Rapture. Oh my goodness, that was so freaking cool on the Xbox. It just felt like so many original ideas were coming out at the time. There was just always something new to experience, but everything feels extremely derivative nowadays, where almost everything is just a sequel of something else, because, you know, big companies are like, oh, people have bought this before, we will re-release it and make it different, and then they will buy it again. So that way we can make more money. Remi just lured us here with promises of Bioshock. That's right! You saw through my plan, Bale. Very smart, very smart. That made no sense. I don't know which part. I feel like the game franchise popularized the whole steampunk aesthetic. Oh, I think it did, yeah. Bioshock is super duper good. Much agreed, Varrock. It's just the everything about it, from the story to the setting to the themes, like it you know, it does like a big old commentary on something. There was some, like, I don't know, philosophical point, something Ayn Rand something a book about some guy's philosophies, inspiration to video game. Very dramatic, very cool. I don't remember any of it. I'm very eepy right now. I can't judge anything. I was a Destiny boy long ago. Now, I never got into Destiny. I don't know what it was when it first came out, but there was something that made me be like, maybe I'll give this a bit, and then I'll check back on it. And then I checked back on it when like the second one came out, and then I'm like, I'm good. I was one of those COD boys that just played the next Modern Warfare game. Yo, let's go. Modern Warfare, the classic OG. Modern Warfare 2. Wow. That was the ultimate jam. And Black Ops, the Black Ops Zombies. Oh, baby. And Bioshock introduced a whole generation to what a future, but also old. For me, I feel like, was it Fallout 3 that did that for me? Hold on. Fallout 3 release date 2008. Bioshock release date 2007. Wow, okay, dang, never mind. Bioshock and Fallout both did that very well. I fell in love with like the old timey music because of Fallout 3. I'm like, oh, it's pretty good, it's pretty decent, and like they had all the cool stuff in there. The reminiscing. I can't judge anything. I was a simpler gamer. Diablo 2, no, Crowcon. Critique of libertarianism. Okay. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? Is a man not entitled to head paths? Well, I say, pish posh to thee, for everyone deserves head paths, and I will be the one to provide them. I Love Destiny was made by Bungie, who came off of Halo 3, and it was cracked. Then it was blah. Yeah, I miss old Bungie. But Fallout had 1 and 2 before Bioshock. Yeah, but I didn't play those, so those don't count, DK. So 3 was on the coat of Bioshock, but had the prequels. Yeah. And then... I almost said Bioshock New Vegas. And then Bioshock New Vegas came out, and it took the world by storm. Oh no, Fallout New Vegas came after that. My god, was it good. Also, let me change out audio profiles. We're gonna go into narrator mode. We're now in narrator mode. Wow. Which honestly, narrator mode in this mode, not too bad. Because I'm kind of more quiet and more even toned. So the lack of compression is not as bad as the beginning of the stream, where I was a lot more loud and more spiky with my boopity boppity voice. Bioshock New Vegas Revenge featuring Dante from Devil's May Cry series. Pat. Bioshock is future with past elements, while Fallout was current but nuclear apocalyptic. No, Fallout was, oh my god, what's the style called? Nuclear punk? Like it's like alternative history. Like if instead of like shying away from nuclear energy, we just leaned into it like 1000%. And like had nuclear reactors in cars, you know, which is why the cars go explosion when you shoot at them. And it's kind of like alternative history, but also nuclear apocalypse, which is such a good combination. Ay. Sleepy fox, pat. And just wiggle around a little bit, wake up. Wow. And no water. And knuckles. That was also really good. That was also a really good classic game. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Beautiful game. I played it on the Sonic Mega Collection back in the 360 days. I played the hell out of that. Go to Remi. No. I am not in EP mode yet. I am tired. Okay, maybe I am EP mode. Did I have anything else I wanted to talk about? I think I talked about like all the major things. Yeah, I got nothing, guys. My brain is very smooth right now from the harsh physical activities under the beating desert sun. 2.0 when that it is a mystery, as I don't know when the tail fix will be done, and I don't know when not me but someone else here getting their appearances redone. I don't know when her stuff is going to be done. So those are the two biggest time contingent things. But the trailer for the new model is being made. So that should be available within a week here. Probably early next week, I'd mention. Wait a minute. Today is early this week. Probably later this week it'll be done. So if you don't have a Twitter account, you should get a Twitter account. So that way when I post, I will reveal the model if I have X amount of likes and republishes. That way you can help republish and like it as well. And then after you do that, you can observe the full model in all its bouncy glory. And then you can delete Twitter because it serves no other purpose. You've fulfilled the purpose of Twitter. Congratulations. Not yet. Remi is lying 2.0 tomorrow, but don't tell him I told you guys that. Just let it perpetually wag and it'll be a particle accelerator. Particle popaculator. You mean I need to open Twitter? Step 1, don't get Twitter. It does automatic psychic damage as soon as you open it. There has been crazy old drama going on Twitter. I've been trying to avoid the Twitter drama, but it has grown so large. It is just like now in like the trendings tag and all that jazz. Oh, Princess is dead, isn't she? Hold on. No, I got rid of the stream code. Oh wait, no, it's right here. We're good. Okay, she should be alive. But yeah, there was like a VTuber. Varrock, you don't know about this. There was some like industry. Oh, let me reset this song. I don't want Iron Forge. There was an industry leading VTuber who, very huge, very successful. I never heard of her personally, and that's not a jab at her. I just never heard of her. But she had very big connections to like other popular VTubers like Silvervale. Oh my god, how am I forgetting her name? Orca Girl, Shy Lily. Oh my god, I'm so wrong right now. But she was like friends with them, quote unquote, but went behind their backs, went to like the artist they were getting their model, their like 10K models done. They went to like a rigging artist that was like making like 10K models for these other VTubers, and their manager / boyfriend was like, yo, you shouldn't do that. You should be doing an exclusivity deal with us. And then I thought Bao was an Orca, not Lily. I'm getting my VTubers confused. I don't know, my brain is melting. But they went and were like, exclusivity deal, yada yada. And also all these other people, they're actually kind of garbage people. You don't want to associate with them. And they're basically talking crap about their friends to other people to sabotage them, and they were actively trying to sabotage other VTubers as well. And when they were called out, they tried to throw their boyfriend under the bus, which, like, not everyone knew it was their boyfriend. And she's just like, this is my manager. And then someone called out, like, Ashley, you told me that was your boyfriend, and then you were trying to pass it off as it not being your boyfriend. But I still remember, and then more people confirmed it, and then she was called out some more, and then she made an apology, and then the apology was like, I am so sorry that this happened. I'm so sorry that my boyfriend did all this, and I am so sorry that it got to this point. So yeah, it's not knowing anything about these people makes me feel so out of the loop when I hear their names. You might as well be like, Bumbo Scrumbus betrayed Crumby. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Varrock, that is for the better. VTuber drama has just been pretty non-stop for the last 3 years. And I, as a VTuber, I feel like I gotta be in the loop somewhat because, you know, I am a VTuber. I should be in the loop. But, like, so much of it, like, 90% of it is kind of just, like, people acting like mean girl high schoolers. And it is so exhausting. It is so exhausting opening up Twitter and seeing all that. Now you see nice things here and there as well. Support pat the people I like, but in between all the niceties, you see the drama, you see the people complaining, you see people being insufferable. It's just like, can we stop, please? Can we go 1 month? 1 month? No. Can we go 1 week without drama? 1 month sounds like paradise. It is literally every single week. I remember specifically thinking to myself, wait, woman-dominated space has drama? You're lying. But yeah, I remember specifically, like, when VTubing first started, it wasn't like this. When the EN scene like popped off and there was a lot of people, it was actually very positive and people were all helping each other out. It was very sweet. But then you see one bit of drama. I was like, okay, that's weird, but okay. And then another one, and then it just happens closer and closer and closer to one another. And I remember having the specific thought of like, oh, this is like just a weekly occurrence now. Every single week there's some major crazy stupid drama going on, and it gets exhausting. 24 hours even. Yeah, sometimes it's literally just, oh, new day, new drama, new day, new drama. Is it that bad? It is that bad. All community collects drama like their Pokemon cards. Yeah, no, it's interesting because it's also, it incentivizes the drama, because if you are involved in drama, suddenly you have the spotlight. And for a lot of smaller VTubers, they sometimes, you know, see the concept of no, what's the freaking thing? No publicity is bad publicity. You know what I'm talking about. And they're like, well, if it's drama, that means I get more viewers on me, which is good in the long run. And it just incentivizes crappy behavior. It incentivizes people to be bad to each other. That's really not good. That's really not good, guys. So one of the reasons I don't really speak to many other VTubers in my half a decade of being a VTuber. I'm like, you know, I don't really want to talk to a VTuber, like, get close to them, and then like, doing a 180, and they're like, actually, Remi smells and sucks and uses AI, which means he is the devil, Satan worshiper. He needs to die right now. So yeah, I'm not gonna tangle with that. I'm trying to branch out now that we're doing 2.0. Trying to branch out, but yeah. Remember we were hating on Nux for being raunchy. Now Nux isn't even that bad right now. I just generally do not like Nux's vibes. I never liked his vibes. He's very crude and brash. I don't know. His vibes counteract my vibes. You ever just like be around another person and you can immediately tell, like, okay, my vibes are incompatible with this person's vibes. I need to not be around them. That is my gut reaction to Nux. It is just a very immediate. It's like a magnet. It's just a very immediate repellation. Life is so much better when you stop caring, honestly. That's true. You're telling me this cute anime character is a real person who can act differently than what they present? My mind is blown. Yeah, you would get torn apart if anyone complained about your AI usage. Yeah, that's when I kind of started becoming more quiet about it. When AI, because like when I was like looking into AI before it became, you know, demonized, I was like, oh, this is gonna be so cool. People are gonna like this because they can dress up their OCs in whatever clothing they want immediately. It's gonna be great. And then it was villainized, and then I'm like, but it can be good though. You can do good things with it. But you know, I tried voicing that opinion. No one really cared. I figured I am just gonna keep my head down, not really interact with people too much. And you know, it's kind of how I kept on rolling for the longest time. Because the idea of getting close to another VTuber, them being cool, but then them like doing that to me, that's a very scary thought. It's a very scary thought. I don't know if I can handle that. I have plenty of trust issues as it is. Thank you very much, Pat. Very debatable at my reasons, but I don't want to get into that. I haven't watched Nux in almost 2 years, but he started getting met when he started getting very anti. Yes, he was always, but he got more so. Oh yeah, that's another reason there. There was a lot of reasons why I didn't like him as well, but I don't remember all of them. There's nothing wrong with it, Remi, but if one person who has a following says anything bad about it, they will just dogpile you for no reason. Yeah, exactly. I think during the 2.0 debut, I against my better judgment, I think I will have like a little section in there that will be a small, nuanced, biteable section about AI and the goods and the bads and a practical viewpoint on it, so that way I can always point to it if anyone is like, Remi, why do you do AI? I can gesture them to that and be like, here is an in-depth explanation as to my views on this. Because I feel like if you just explain it with your perspective in a rational, non-hostile environment, I feel like most people will be like, all right, that's fair. But it's just that the Twitter is not a rational environment, not even a little bit. No matter what, someone will take the nearest opportunity to rip you to shreds if they can. That's usually sometimes, AI can be great, but current implementations are not good. Oh, you can do a lot of great things with AI. I feel like this could count for a ton of streamers. This could count. What's counting? Am I counting? 1, 2, 3, 4. I see so many tubers trying to get to blue as a way to get away from blue sky, and it's just getting affected now. I love watching it implode with echo chambers they made. Yeah, there's like everything is insufferable online now. Can we just go back to 2008 when Newgrounds was the only website on the internet and was incredible? Suppressed VA, hello, I am eeeeepy. I am very, very, very eepy. Oh my goodness. And I am in Remi the Rant Fox complainer mode. I remember when Discord wasn't getting sued because of Roblox stuff. No idea what you're talking about, eepy. I'm sorry. I think it might be time to Remi face flop, guys. Sorry, Suppressed V, I know you just got here, but the fox is very, very eepy. So, I believe we are going to call it a night. I am going to seek out and find the outro music. Actually, never mind, we're gonna stick with this music. I'll gotta keep the ignorance on that Remi for sure. Nice second Hollow Knight ending. Nice. But yes, should hopefully have a Wednesday stream if all things go according to plan. Remi 2.0 still in the works. Keep an eye out for my posts doing the little reveal of the new model because it is so goddamn high. That's gonna be great. But anyways, I wish you all an excellent night filled with good dreams, good paths, and all things in between. Yes. Bye.